opinion is it's the most common takedown because you end up with one leg. And technically, if you have one leg and you finish it, it's going to be called a single leg. Because if you shoot a high crotch, and the guys, one of the counters to it is to throw the face on the inside. So and the guy wins that scramble. Now all of a sudden, anyway. So spend a lot of time on finishing the single leg because of top, because we want to be real good on top, and sometimes you're desperate. And I don't like them to drop. If it's overtime, yeah, hell yeah, we teach drop. Keep your head below the knee and just get butt down, head up, and kind of act a little busy, you know. But as far as in the match in general, that's what I want to do. So the dessert was, again, their choice of feet to back. And again, the part that I don't want to leave out is the amount of time to put the menu together and to be able to blow the whistle. You know, it takes a good 2 or 3 years of the kid. Well, it takes a full season of the kid coming to off-season stuff. If you're not having off-season practices, I mean, then you just don't have a chance. I mean, it's probably that, unless you have 9 kids that started wrestling in the 2nd grade, and they're all in your high school now, yeah, you could probably get away with and still win, you know, October through March or whatever. But in general, if you're not willing to spend a little of your extra time that you're not getting paid in the summer or in the off-season, preseason, or postseason, then nothing matters at all. Because I really feel like there's 3 ways that kids get good. And this is from recruiting high school state champs. Because I've seen these kids and they come in and man, state champs. And I'm like, all right, I'm getting high crotch, blah, blah. And they don't know. Some of them will not know what a high crotch is. And, we're going to practice this and that. And they're looking at you like, they don't know what you're talking about. Because, the 3 ways is matches. Kid can have subpar coaching, be pretty athletic, and be a mat rat. Gets 100 matches every season, starts wrestling in 9th grade, gets 100 matches, loves it. Does spring, does summer, goes to camp, goes to preseason, and does his regular season. But that kid could wrestle in college his senior year based on him getting all those matches. And then the second way is drilling, having a technical coach that teaches you this is how you do this move, this is positioning, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like the third and the best way is, of course, the combination of the 2. Kids that'll put the time in, and the coach that'll teach them the technique, any technique, and then they have the combination of the matches and the technique, and that's the 3 ways to get better. I know that a little bit off topic, but I had this kid named Kevin Dietrich. I was a state champ from Florida. I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't know. 15 years ago? Okay. Well, anyway, he was a specimen. He was a specimen. Just ripped up. Anyway, so we're at the Missouri Open, and he's wrestling Pendleton, who was like a 2-time Division I national champion. And they're scrapping. So, I'm just a nobody from Florida. By the way, I'm a Floridian. Anyway, so. And in the corner, that's John Smith over there. I'm like, wow, man, this is crazy. This is pretty cool. And Tentlin's scrapping with this kid. This kid's looking. It's like the 2nd round. He's like, what the heck? Why let this kid go away? Tentlin's like, double, just running, horrible double leg, elbows out. But just he was also on our 4x800 national champ track team. This kind of athlete this kid was. He was a 174. And anyway, so he just run doubles and Pendleton's strong. Anyway, so the match is like 5-4. Late in the 3rd period. And this kid, our kid, hasn't won NAI nationals yet. He did win it later that year, but, so then they get a wild scramble off of a low single. Basically, Pendleton finally gets on a low single, and it's coming out the back, probably hit like an Iranian, and then stack this up, and got a quick quote. You're Pendleton. You're going to get that call, especially against whoever this kid is from wherever that school is. So he got the call. But the kid, got up, and he shook hands. So Coach Smith comes over and says, Coach Smith, where are you guys from now? I said, Kentucky, a small school ball. I said, man, was that kid win? He won nationals a couple times already. I said, no, sir. I said, he placed, but we're hoping he wins. But man, he was tough. Man.